A single conversation with a wise person is worth a month's study of books. A wise man adapts himself to circumstances, as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. The best revenge is to live well. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. Do not fear going forward slowly. Fear only to stand still. A diamond with a flaw is worth more than a pebble without imperfections. He who strikes first gains the advantage. A bad workman blames his tools. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. A mistake is only a mistake if you don't learn from it. The cautious seldom err. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Teachers open the door, but you must enter by yourself. A book holds a house of gold. A moment of patience can prevent a great disaster. A moment of impatience can ruin a whole life. Learning is a treasure that follows its owner everywhere. The more you sweat in training, the less you bleed in battle. The glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone else. If you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. To understand everything is to forgive everything. A mountain is not high if there is a path to the top. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. One generation plants the trees, another gets the shade. The person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. When anger arises, think of the consequences. A child's life is like a piece of paper on which every person leaves a mark. A fall into a ditch makes you wiser. Failure is not falling down, but refusing to get up. A mistake acknowledged is half corrected. Talk doesn't cook rice.